Everybody, and we are back with the Chamber Morning Show. I don't know, this is like our 15th or 16th episode, and today I have Cindy Rose from Rose Senior Placement. Excited to talk to Cindy about what's going on in her world. But before we get into that, I want to share a couple of announcements. Today is Tuesday, and tonight our supervisor, Sue Frost, will be over at the Orangevale Community Park, and she's got her kind of a couple times a year she comes out and gives us an update about what's going on. Both locally here in Orangevale, but also regionally across the county. So come on out 6 o'clock tonight. That'll be at Orangevale Community Park. You don't want to miss that. It'll be outdoors, socially distanced, and all the good stuff that we do these days. Of course, Thursday night farmers market, 3 to 8. I think this is our fourth week coming up here. It's at the Orangevale Community Center now. I was there last week, and it was awesome. Live music. We had twice as many booths as last year, and it's just really a vibrant environment. So you want to be there 3 to 8 every Thursday, all summer long. And then, of course, Friday night, we've got Food Truck Friday, our second one coming up. First Friday of the month coming up from May through October. And you don't want to miss that. We got live music over down by the new Desi's, Badfish, Palmer Real Estate, Prancing Poodle, all those businesses at Downtown Plaza. We have 3 or 4 food trucks, like I said, live music, and it's going to be a lot of fun. 5:30 to 7:30. I think it's also CASA graduation, so you try to figure out how to do both of those. But that's for you to figure out. We got a lot going on these days. Orangevale summer is ramping up. We are getting busy. And so we got also the Farm and Garden Club kicking off this Saturday morning. So that's our very first one over at the Grange. If you're interested in farming, gardening, and just want to learn, I think they're going to talk about bugs this week, kind of bugs in the garden. So if you want to learn about different types of insects, that's 9 to 10 over at the Grange this Saturday. And then for all you chamber members, we've got our next monthly mixer coming up on Tuesday. So Tuesday over at Scotty's Hideaway. Scotty's and Stand Up Paddleboard and United Barbering, they're kind of coming together for a joint mixer on Tuesday night. We're expecting a good turnout. Should be fun. So anyway, hey, so Sydney Rose, she is from Rose Senior Placement. So glad to have you on the Chamber Morning Show today.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah. So what is senior placement? Tell us about
what senior placement is when folks can no longer live in their home and they need to live in an assisted living or boarding care. That's what we do. We assist people with finding choices and options within their budget, location, and what their care level needs are.
That's awesome. And so that's probably a pretty complicated scenario. Like when mom or dad are aging to that point and needing another place to stay. It's probably complicated to know all the options.
Absolutely. There are many, many options here, especially in Orangevale and the surrounding areas, as well as kind of knowing who has availability and if they can handle the particular care level, or perhaps someone is on hospice and if they have availability to take a hospice client.
I see. Yeah. So that is a very complicated thing. So how did you get into doing this?
So essentially, when I was going to school many years ago to be a teacher, and I was a long-term sub, and it just really wasn't the right fit. So I had a friend who said, come on and start answering the phone. And so I started answering the phone for a placement agency, and I just never looked back.
So it's obviously something you have a passion for.
I love it. It's my absolute passion.
Helping people kind of navigate that stage of life.
Absolutely. Helping people. And a lot of things folks haven't necessarily planned for. So coming in, and I think of so much of what we do is education and sitting down and educating the family of all the different choices and options and all the different programs that are out there to help and assist folks.
And so you charge a lot of money for this, right?
No, my services are totally free.
Totally free
to seniors and their families.
That's great.
No cost to them. So the communities that we place at do cover the cost that it would be to the families.
Got it. So your services are totally free. People can just pick up the phone, talk to Sydney. You got all this wealth of information that you're willing to share and help.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. So, and you're here local. You're Orangevale.
I am. I'm here local. I'm actually right across the street. Okay. So we're next to Adalberto's in LPL Financial.
I told you the phone was going to ring during the Chamber Morning Show.
I turned off my ringer, but yours...
I even called it. I said, the phone is going to ring. So that's good, though. People want to get a hold of us here at the Chamber.
Yes.
So you have basically an office just across the street over at Adalberto's.
Yes.
You work with Luz over there, right?
LPL? Yeah, so we have a little office in LPL.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Very cool. And so what's the best way to get a hold of you? If someone is needing this information, how do they connect with you?
The very best way to get a hold of me is to give me a call.
Okay. Cool. And so we'll share your information in the show notes so people know how to get a hold of you. So yeah, if you're navigating kind of the senior stage of life with a parent, or if you're in that situation and just need some advice, Sydney knows all you need to know about kind of the next step and where to find that place to live and kind of all the different services that come along with that. So if you need help with that, give Sydney a call. She'll be around the community. She's active on social media, and we'll find her. We'll plug her in and make sure you can get connected to her. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good